Hi Sam, hi Ella. This is Ruth, and this is
Ayla.
from our home here in Boise, Idaho, sending you our love and our greetings and congratulations for your wedding. We wish you the best in your chosen whatever.
We can do this. Congratulations on your guys' marriage. It looks like you guys have the hard part done of finding someone completely amazing. And I know that Sam, you did a great job because my teeth is awesome.
So Ella wanted us to do this video so you can play it at your wedding or somewhere after the wedding because it might be too long. So we can give you some advice as you go through this new life that you have ventured on. And Ayla has some advice for you guys on what happens or what you can do when you guys have kids.
Kids are awesome. Don't worry. It's not like I'm crazy.
But I would never do you wrong.
So what do you think they should do when they have kids?
Well, don't have kids until you're ready because you don't want to have to like say like when they're 25, yeah, you were a mistake. No, don't. That would suck.
And it's going to be a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of hard work because kids are messy and dirty and
The first year feels like it's 5 years, and then after that it becomes easy until they become teenagers.
And then we get hormones.
Make you feel
Yeah, that's a great part of kidhood stuff. Yeah,
Adolescents.
adolescents. Yeah, we're great.
But they're really worth it,
Aww.
especially if they grow up like Ayla.
Aww.
Well, you guys have fun at your wedding,
And your marriage. I care about that.
the storms are raging.
sorry we couldn't be there, but make a lot of good memories. Someday you will look back at this wedding. I know you'll have a lot of videos to look at later.
Winds of change are
Concentrate on making good memories.
blowing free.
You don't need to make memories through a screen. You can make
ain't
it just
seen
fine through your
nothing
eyes.
like me. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you.
So Sam, now that you're married, let me be the first one to welcome you to the Akilit family. Pasensya ka na at hindi makapunta ang family ko dyan sa wedding nyo, but know that each one of us wish you and Ella a very good wedding and an even better happy life.
Make you happy.
Well, let me tell you about the Akilit family, which you are now a part of. As you know, 8 kaming magkakapatid. I am the second. Eunice is the panganay. And then after me, there's Erlyn. And then Beth. Kaming apat, we're very close in age. We're only 1 or 2 years apart. And then the second batch of 4 is Emma, my only brother, Lawigan. And then there's Ella. And then our bunso is Esther. And then we also have the second generation, Jeline and Ayla, who are millennium babies because they were both born in the year 2000. And then the latest addition to the family is Eli Jules, I hope that's how you pronounce his name, who is Beth's son. I married my husband Richard Thayer in 1997, and then I migrated here in the US in 1998 so we can start our own family. Unfortunately, Rich passed away in 2012, just a few months before our 15th wedding anniversary. I can say that we had a good marriage and I learned a lot of good lessons, some of which I will try to share with you here. Even though Rich was American, he did his version of pamanhikan, or what we say, asking for my hand in marriage from my parents. But since he was here in the US, he had to do it through a letter to Daddy. When Daddy got Rich's letter, he wrote him a letter back, all 5 pages of letter. This letter was actually dated May 24, 1997. Sayang Sam kasi hindi mo na-meet si Daddy at hindi ka na rin nakapamanhikan sa kanya. So let me just share with you what he said to Rich. Knowing my dad, these are probably the same things he will say to you. In his letter, Daddy said, "My wife and I are happy to give you our blessings on your plan to get married to our daughter. I'm sure he will also give you his blessings if he's still alive. And you know why I know that? Because Daddy also said this. I can say that I have tried to teach my children to think for themselves, to stand on their own feet, to make wise decisions by themselves. So I believe that is what my daughter has done with respect to her relations and decisions related to you. Daddy believed that he raised his children really well, that he knows that whatever decisions we make as adults is for the best. Religion and belief in God is very important to Daddy. I'm glad you and Ella have the same religion. Daddy said that with him and Mama, being members of the UCCP at the time that they were married is one reason that their marriage survived the many trials that came their way. He said, you must anchor your marriage in something you both consider lasting goal in life, for which reason both of you can overlook each other's shortcoming and concentrate on the more vital aspects. You doing best to be a good husband and she submitting to you as her husband. I hope both of you have developed a lot of good memories during your dating period. I can only assume that you have shared your feelings, interests, goals with each other. You've seen each other's strengths and weaknesses, each other's imperfections, and decided that because of these and in spite of these, you still want to spend the rest of your lives together. One of the best advice I've heard on how to have a good married life is choose wisely, treat kindly. After you have chosen who you want to spend the rest of your life with, you have to treat that person kindly. How do you do this, you ask? Well, for Ella, try to control your moods. Us girls become monsters 1 or 2 days every month when we get that monthly visitor. PMS just gets worse as we get older. Just recognize that it's coming. That time when you seem like you can't control your emotions and you just have to lash out at anybody. Some will be very available to lash out at, and it's so easy to do. When that happens, Sam, just be patient with her and know that that too will pass. Each of you should do your best to be understanding of each other's pagkukulang because we're not perfect and we will once in a while show our bad sides. Both of you are now a team. In your marriage ceremony, you probably heard the verse from Genesis that says, therefore a man shall leave his mother and father and shall cleave to his wife. While that seems to talk directly to you, Sam, I believe that also applies to Ella. That verse is very important because that teaches you how to treat each other in relation to each of your families. Ella, you need to treat Sam as the king of your castle. Well, you're the queen. With your itty bitty little crown there, I hope you like those. You guys are so cute. Being king means Sam will take the responsibility of deciding what's good for your family. Sometimes that may not be what the Fernandez family or the Akilit family may think is the best. Sam, you will now be Ella's protector. You're supposed to defend her against attacks, even if they come from your own family. Since both of you are now a team, each of your own family should now heed the advice in the Bible about what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. We, that means me and yung ibang sisters at kahit si Mama, should only be here to support you in your decisions on how you want to live your married life. We really should not interfere. You both put each other first. The wants and the needs of each of your respective parents and your siblings should now be secondary. Ella, being a queen means you take care of yourself physically. Don't let go and be losyang. You should always be each other's girlfriend and boyfriend. Remember those times when you feel so excited because you know you will be going on a date? You will put on makeup, spray some perfume, wear nice clothes, all because you want to look your best when the other person sees you. Well, guess what? That should not change after you're married. Kita niyo si Ayla dyan sa picture? Sumisilip siya, oh. Oh, you guys will fight. Just count on it. But there's no reason to make these fights go on for a long time. Remember the saying, do not let the sun go down on your anger? That is very important. You will have disagreements and you should always discuss it always. Don't let your hurt simmer inside you. Your spouse should be the first and only person that you can tell about what's bothering you. Find a middle ground. Compromise. Each of you cannot win arguments all the time and the other one losing all the time. Never go to bed angry. Even if you're fighting, try to finish the day with a kiss and saying, I love you. And then, when you wake up in the morning, look at your spouse and ask yourself, what can I do today that will make Ella or Sam happy and happy that he or she is married to me?
I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways.
In case you haven't done it yet, talk about and agree on how you guys will spend your free time. Plan on spending time with each other as well as spending time apart from each other. Sam should have his guy time and Ella should have her girl time para hindi naman kayo magsawa sa isa't isa. Sam will be more comfortable doing guy things with his guy friends and isang way din yan para ma-maintain ang pagkalalaki ni Sam. Ikaw naman, Ella, mas maganda na kausap mo yung mga kaibigan mong babae if you want to talk about shopping or yung mga Korean telenovela. In general, marriages do better when spouses do some things separately. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades. Do not turn each other down when it comes to sex. To men, sex is their way of connecting with their partners. To women, we connect by talking and talking all the time. To women, sex is one of the beautiful ways to release pent-up emotions. To married people, sex is a wonderful way to connect with your partner. Sex is to be enjoyed between a husband and a wife, married to each other, and committed to spending the rest of their lives together. So take advantage of it. It's a beautiful thing. When it comes to money, pagsamahin nyo ang mga pera nyo. Ngayong mag-asawa na kayo, there is no more Ella's money or Sam's money. There is only our money. I mean, yours, not ours. Hindi ako kasama dyan. Sam, anything you spend for yourself is money that you will be taking away from your family. Same goes for you, Ella. Yung pera na ipapadala mo sa Pilipinas is money that you are taking away from your family's budget. I know that you have some obligations in the Philippines, and Sam, you might have some too. If you haven't done so yet, it is always better to sit down and see how you can carry out these obligations without sacrificing the needs of each other. Whatever you decide on how to take care of these obligations, it should be a decision that you both made. Make a budget and stick to it. Don't hide money from each other, and don't make utang without the other person knowing about it. So in conclusion, we are so happy that you guys are embarking on this new adventure together. You will discover a lot more things about each other and you will do a lot of adjusting to each other. I will not say good luck because it will not take luck to make this marriage work, but it will take a lot of hard work. As long as you treat each other with respect, awe, and admiration, you will find that this is an adventure that is worth taking, and it's really all up to you to make this your greatest adventure ever. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Or maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where